Welcome back, everybody, to the Minnesota Vikings Player Lock franchise. We again meet the Detroit Lions here in Week 12 as we go on the road against the leaders of the NFC North. We couldn't beat them in our first time around, but after 2 straight victories and getting Y1W12 back, maybe this is the chance for us to beat Detroit and pull to within 2 games of first place in the North. Let's go. Those are some pretty cool uniforms. Alrighty, here we go. Y1W12 is back and I am ready for this game here. It's game 11 of the season. We are currently leading the wild card chase. And we need to get this victory if we want to have a chance at competing for the division by year's end. I didn't edit the uniforms for this, so I'm not sure if this is Detroit's Color Rush. It might be, because I think this is the Vikings Color Rush away set. And this would be the Thanksgiving game this year, so 11:30 a.m. And here we go from Detroit. We're going to focus on the offense again early in this one because they didn't play well enough in the first meeting. 3 turnovers, only 6 points. And so far, Detroit getting into Viking territory. 3rd and 13. A penalty, though, on Eric Kendricks. Anquan Bolden gets hurt. So their drive continues. 20 yards to Golden Tate. They're in the red zone. Let's take over Eric Kendricks here, who had the penalty earlier. It's Zach Zenner, who didn't do much against us in the first game. Their offense as a whole didn't do much, but they didn't have to the way their defense played. They got trips to this side here. Stafford in the shotgun from the 14-yard line. And that is off the mark. Can we at least keep him to 3 here? Get some pressure on Stafford, please. Play fake. Stafford down the middle and nearly intercepted. He was looking for Marvin Jones. A throw I'm surprised he made, but at least we get this red zone stand. So this is hopefully a better game for Shaun Hill. He will not have Kyle Rudolph in this game. He's going to miss the rest of the regular season. And instead it's Michael Pruitt. Oh, what is that? Why do you throw it to Treadwell there? A flag is down. We'll see who they flag here. I'm guessing holding on us. And that is the case. We didn't run the ball very well in that first meeting, so here is Adrian on 1st and 20. And he helps get some of that lost yardage back. Well, the drive goal there. Michael Pruitt's first career touchdown pass. We'll see if it happens. Down the middle. Pruitt with the catch. And the second-year athletic tight end has 16 yards. Now, I did not take David Morgan off the practice squad. I was okay having Pruitt and Ellison in here as I dived down on accident. Peterson gets about 4 more. But I did not want to have to take away a roster spot to elevate David Morgan. I'm not sure how much we're going to play our 3rd tight end. I like the 2 we have here. We have a receiver, we have a blocker, and then there's Zach Line, the fullback still. And Pruitt out in the flats, can't stay in bounds, so 3rd down. 3rd and 3 here for Shaun Hill. And Pruitt is open again. They won't cover him. 1st down Vikings. A 3-for-3 start for Hill. I just want to know how the Lions are 9-1 on the season. Pruitt's open again, but Hill doesn't get rid of the football, and he's sacked by Ziggy Ansah. That's his 10th on the year, and now it's 3rd and long. All right, there is no Michael Pruitt here. We go 4 wide on 3rd and long, and we can't get open. Wow, Ziggy gets there again. Now 11 sacks on the season. I thought we had a nice start there, and Detroit shut that down quickly. So back to Detroit, and looks like a safety. I didn't realize we pinned them at the 1-yard line. So, 3-2, Lions still lead this, and we'll get right back to the offense. First quarter winding down as Peterson doesn't get much here on 1st. Now Adrian Peterson has 1,001 yards on the season, so another 1,000-yard year for him. And Shaun Hill on 2nd down throws incomplete. Looks like the pressure is becoming an issue here for Hill. And we can't get separation here. They get to him again. But we got to figure out a way to get these receivers open. So Lions have it now at their own 34-yard line. Back to Zach Zenner, still their lead back right now. And on third down, I think they got stopped here. No, they got a first, apparently. So, pounding the ball here with Zach Zenner, then an 8-yarder to Golden Tate. Sacked by Sharif Floyd. And then on second and long, Marvin Jones gets 4 and incomplete. This is one of my favorite plays here. You get the verticals over here with the tight end, plus you get the crossing route there by the slot receiver, who is Treadwell on this play, and he's got the catch for 5. I'll take this hands off here. Adrian Peterson through the middle, and I thought he might break that one off. Of course, I always think it's a possibility when he gets into that second level. So trying to get this pass game going here. Pick up the blitz, Adrian. That's complete outside. Michael Pruitt for about 14 yards. They don't have to be big plays, but they do have to be consistent here. And he'll complete again. Jarius Wright this time into Lion territory, first down. Here they are stacking the box once again against Adrian. And we saw what happened last episode. It didn't matter when Arizona tried it. AP ripped off the touchdown. Let's see if Diggs or Treadwell can get some separation on this. Instead, short to Zach Line. And that's a 5-yarder. This game kind of going by pretty quickly here, and Adrian on first down, falling forward for 3. And there is Jerick McKinnon. They are not going to be ready for this. If you motion out McKinnon, okay, it's a foot race here. He's going to win this. Air it out. Someone else caught it. Come on now. 3 yards, Hill. We have Peterson on the field right now on third down. And down the middle, that is a first down for Laquan Treadwell. We're trying something completely different here. Some shovel option. Pitch it forward. Or do it like before the hit. So plenty of ball control for us in this first half. Detroit's offense really not seeing the field much outside of their opening possession. And Michael Pruitt is having himself a nice half. Third down and 8, the angle route, and Peterson can't hang on. I keep forgetting to take him off the field in these situations. I really got to get Asiata or McKinnon or both out there. Adrian's costing us points in the pass game. Indoors from 37 to give the Vikings a 5-3 lead. And the kick is good. So back with Detroit, their offense probably pretty cold at this point, but looks like a good start to this possession. Harrison Smith with a pass breakup, then Andrew Sendejo, and on third down, Andre Roberts for 11. Sacked by Brian Robinson, incomplete for Ebron, and it looks like another stop here for the Vikings. Okay, you're probably not going to see Adrian for the rest of this half. We have McKinnon in there now as the receiver. And a short throw down the middle, and a short gain. Okay, Adrian's seeing the field in this formation, but he's going to be blocking. Third down and 6. Sean Hill has Treadwell, and can he fight for it? No, he can't. Timeout Lions. And Jeff Locke, oh no, he gets it away. That was close. And a good punt, too. Excellent. Pinning Tate in toward the sideline. That was a really nice punt. Detroit appears content taking this to halftime. So again, we have a low-scoring game. Nice stop by Linval Joseph. Good to have him back. Run game not doing much for the Lions. We're getting off the field. But again, just like the first meeting, where are the points? We're going to need a few of those. Oh, they snapped it one more time. And there's a play made by Barr, helping out our stats a bit. Maybe a kick return here by Cordero is what we need to get this offense going, or just to get us points. Oh, we have McKinnon instead this time around up the right side, and he gets up to the 27. The goal is still to get that touchdown from Michael Pruitt. And Adrian running into Walker, can't get much. Kind of just sitting back as a tailback, not really interfering much with the receivers here. And that is a first down for Michael Pruitt. Pruitt up to 6 grabs for 58 yards. A big spot for him. And a big hole here for Adrian. Oh, man, it closed up, though. First down and 10 in Detroit territory. Pruitt's open. He hangs on for the first down. What a day for Michael Pruitt. Sean Hill playing well. He's up to 1,000 yards. That's it? Wow. We may have something here with Michael Pruitt. Let's take him over. He's not open, Sean Hill. Don't try it. Throw it away, man. A loss of 7. And now it looks like Pruitt's a bit tired. So Ellison's in, and a short throw here. Jarius Wright getting us to the 36. I'm not trying to make this a long field goal drive, though. Third down and 14 for Sean Hill. Oh no, didn't pick up the rush well. Caught by Treadwell, but he's denied the first down. Detroit bends but doesn't break. 4th and 1. I wanted to go for it here, but I'll take the field goal try instead. Our defense has played really nice in this game. So it's 5-3. Hopefully Blair Walsh makes it 8-3. And this kick is good. Can Detroit move the ball on this possession? They're still trying to run it, and Brian Robinson has, I think, his 2nd sack of the game. Third down, 24 yards to Golden Tate. And they get into Viking territory. 4 by Zenner, 5 for Stafford. And they're into the red zone again. Let's join the defense. Playing as the captain here as the Vikings go nickel. And Stafford over the middle, off the mark, and he had a man open. No captain here. I'll go to Harrison Smith this time. And it's the counter. Nice hit by Bohr. Now Detroit's under 2 yards a carry. Again, our defense has their number. But they are in scoring position here. It's only a 5-point game. I have to figure out how to get some more points. I don't like this tiny lead against Detroit. They spread the field again. We're in our cover 3. Here is Matthew Stafford. And he's going to air this out to the sideline, incomplete. And it looks like that's blocked by us. There we go. That's how we're going to get the score. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-score lead over the Lions. Who got in front to block that one? I didn't see. I wasn't really paying attention at the block. Here it is. Oh man, Terrence Newman with the block. Still getting it done at age 38. Alright, we skip ahead a little bit here. Detroit just turned it over on downs after getting into Viking territory. So this week, we've avoided the turnovers, and now things are going well. Of course, the blocked field goal makes this a very big difference. But I like our chances here to pull off the upset. Come on, can we get Michael Pruitt the football on 3rd down? He's wide open! And Pruitt has about 16 on that one. Can we get him to 100 in this game? He's been the favorite target of Hill. Just 11 more yards. We've been waiting for the emergence of Michael Pruitt. Today appears to be the day. And they're putting it up! No, it's intercepted by Darius Slay. Sean Hill took a chance. I didn't call for that, by the way. Hill wanted to throw it up. And perhaps another day for the touchdown for Pruitt. All right, we're going to the defense now. We want to see if we can hang on to this lead, and Detroit has to throw the football. Here with Xavier Rose. Let's get in press coverage here. Didn't get to in time. Stafford airmailing that to the bench. I am switching around a lot more now. I just want to play as different players in different positions. 3rd down and 6. Trey Waynes running down the field as Andre Roberts gets open. And the Lions get a much-needed gain of 21. Lions here in a bunch. 1st and 10. Stafford airmailing that one again. Wow, a lot of overthrows in this by Stafford. Playing some cover 2 here. If Jones goes vertical, I'll probably stay with him. And nope, gotta stay disciplined over here. Underneath, Fuller, hit, and down. Good defense there. Play right into our cover 2. Thank you very much. Give me Captain Munnerlyn on 4th down. Gotta watch the outside, and instead picked off by Andrew Sendejo. Stafford locked onto his target. That was not a good decision, and the Vikings take over. Oh no, and now Sendejo is injured. No interception. That's a very good goal here for Sean Hill. He threw 2 against the Lions in the first meeting. And I'm not sure how much more throwing you're going to see. We're going to choose some clock now and just run the ball. Another great defensive showing today for the Vikings. And a tackle in the backfield here as we're going in the wrong direction. Still not going to throw it here. Don't need to risk like a sack fumble or anything. We'll just run this. Jerick McKinnon. And he still can't get much. Returning, Andrew Sendejo is back in the game. We'll play a snap as him here. Lions are backed up. Not in a spot where you want to run it, but, well, an area of the field you do, but with this time remaining, they got to hurry things along. Harrison Smith here. And it's 2nd down for Detroit. They go short, and Marvin Jones heads out of bounds. Quite the stat line in this one for Marvin Jones. 4 catches, 8 yards. That's all. Stafford on 3rd down. He's sailing that deep, and Waynes is in position, nearly picked off. It's an aggressive call here. I think they're going to run it. They got the power back, Zenner, and the fullback gets it. Burton is stuffed by Sendejo, and the Vikings take over. So, the Lions at 9-1, and here come the Vikings on the road. Can't run the football as well as I would like, but 15-3 right now. This one getting close to being over. All right, just a 1st down to end it. Oh, they go play action, and Pruitt's open! Knocked away! He was open for a moment, and he tried the floater in the back corner. So it's an 18-3 game now. All Detroit can do is try airing it out. We'll play some man 2 deep under and try to pick off a pass here from Stafford. And that is complete to Marvin Jones. Come on, we got to get Harrison a takeaway here. We're going to play press coverage still. I don't care. Matt Stafford down the middle. Zenner 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. Nice. Don't want Barr on a receiver, although I'm sure he could keep up. 3rd down and inches, and Stafford's on target. Ebron, he juked out Trey Waynes, and that's a 1st. Hey, if they're going to keep throwing this underneath, I'll play as Eric Kendricks. I want to jump one of these. Stafford, over Kendricks' head, up the seam to Ebron. Owen Daniels is now in. 3rd down. Detroit's got to take a chance deep here. This is Stafford. Down the middle, Owen Daniels 1st down. How about Harrison Smith again? We'll try this once more. 36 seconds left for the Lions. Sitting right down the middle here. Come on, Stafford. He dumps it off again. Zenner 1st down. Well, I'm guessing the defense is beginning to get tired here. We have Anthony Harris, 2nd-year undrafted safety in the game. Had a spot start last year. They're going deep, and that is a Golden Tate incompletion. Man, I had one job there, and I messed it up. Just cover deep. What am I worried about this underneath stuff for? 3rd down and 15. Here's Matt Stafford. It's got to happen again. And it's almost caught by Jones. Perhaps it's the Anthony Harris redemption spot here. They're lined up, and another flag. They already had a false start on this possession, and I think they just got their 2nd. All right, Anthony Harris, this is your chance to make a play. 4th and 20 for Matt Stafford, putting it up and almost got it. Come on. Could have ran for a while, too. And there you go. It's a Minnesota Vikings victory, our 7th on the year, our 3rd in a row, and we have knocked off the leaders of the NFC North. We're still a couple games back, and we're not going to play them again, so this doesn't really change much here besides keeping us in the NFC North race. And look at that. You got to congratulate Michael Pruitt, the way he played today, filling in for Kyle Rudolph and becoming the main passing target today for Sean Hill. Vikings win this 18-3. And our only touchdown was on special teams. So the Lions defense, they have something. They have our number for some reason. We just cannot find the end zone against them. Stafford, not a good day for him. Vikings defense too stout. Running the ball, neither team too great. Peterson had a good first half, a quiet second. And the story of the day, Michael Pruitt. Up next, we have a matchup against the Dallas Cowboys. And you can bet we're focusing on the defense in this, as we're up against Ezekiel Elliott and this Cowboy offensive line. Now let's make sure injuries aren't going to mess up this matchup here. I'm not sure who the Cowboy quarterback is going to be either. Might be Dak Prescott. And Romo is hurt, so... Oh, Prescott's hurt too! The ultimate curveball here, as Dallas is going to trot out a quarterback that I don't even know yet. They got some key injuries on here. Kellen Moore was already on the injured reserve. So I'm expecting a lot of Zeke, but who is the quarterback? It looks like it's going to be Zach Mettenberger, and look at those accuracies. If he's playing and he's throwing, they're going to us or the sideline, but definitely not their receivers. Wow. It's going to be a Zeke game. We shut him down, we get this 8th win. How has Elliott's season been? Pretty good. 3.8 yards a carry, less than you would have hoped for at this point. But 6 scores, 864 yards, and some pass game work as well, over 1,000 all-purpose. So that's the clear focus of this one. Good thing Linval Joseph is back, because we're going to need him and the rest of that defense to slow down that running game and hope that we get to 8-4. Thank you all for watching this episode in the Minnesota Vikings Player Lock franchise. Leave your feedback below, a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.